All right, we're going to go into the attendance accrual button. The byproduct of entering all that information into your payroll, into your time card, the different buckets like the spread of hours. We can also do things like no call, no show, or any other reason that an employee may not have been there today, or they were tracking the tardies or the leave earlies. All that information can then get dumped into the attendance tracker. And what the attendance tracker does is allows us to track for an entire year from, in this case, it's January to December, the 1st to the 31st. This could just as easily be a fiscal year. It could also be a higher date year, so that you're looking at this information the way you need to look at it. As you can see here, in January, he was tardy on the 8th. All these squiggly lines are punches that they actually clocked in. They had a vacation on the 11th. He was a no call, no show on the 23rd. And you can see that spread of hours that we just entered in there earlier that came across along with that punch for the day. If I open up the month, I can actually see the number of hours that they were. If they were tardy, I could see exactly how tardy they were, so I could track that, and we can run reports against all of this data so that you can see that in a report format for the entire year or year to date, and you can see exactly where that employee is. This comes in real handy if you're reviewing somebody. You can even go back into last year or previous years and see the whole year at a glance and see what their schedules look like and what any of the information they had. You can see they had a no call, no show, a couple of them. They had another tardy over here. This comes in real handy at review time. If you're putting all this information into TimePro, which I recommend you do, you'll be able to really keep tabs of these employees, and when you sit them down, you'll be able to let them know what's going on. You can also use this for positive recognition. We have many clients that will go ahead and put some codes in there for positive recognition. That employee did something special today or something really good or got a compliment today. And then that way you can track that information as well. So not just the bad stuff, you want to track the good stuff as well. By doing that, you also have other options in here. It allows you to look at accrual balances to see where that information is coming from. We track the accrual balances as we calculate them, or these accrual balances can be imported from your payroll software as well. Because the accrual balances could be imported, we track what's taken, and then we also know what the remaining balances are. The employees can then go into the web piece, which we're going to show you in a little bit. They can actually request time off. The employee does a request time off. The supervisor will be notified of the request. They can come in, look at the actual request for the time off. They can see that that request is pending. They can get ahead and approve that request. And once they approve it and submit it, it will actually feed that request on the date into this attendance tracker into the future. And on that date that that request was approved, it will automatically feed that back into the time card, ensuring that that employee gets paid for the number of hours they requested off, provided that they had those hours available. Okay, you can also look at future schedules before you approve that time off to make sure that a whole bunch of other people haven't already requested those days that he's looking for off. Just helps you to manage your time off a little bit better, and allows the employees to request that time and the managers to react to when they approve that time.